everyone. So I have today we have our guest, esteemed guest, as Dr. A.M. Rawani. So he is a director from NIT Raipur. So I'll just brief Dr. Rawani's profile a bit. Dr. Rawani is a professor in mechanical engineering and joined as a director of National Institute of Technology Raipur in October 2017. He has received his M.Tech in Industrial Engineering and Management from IIT Kharagpur and PhD in Strategic Management from IIT Delhi. He has more than 35 years of teaching and research and administrative experience of educational institute. Prior to his joining as a director, he has shouldered many senior level administrative positions, including Dean Academic, Dean Administration, Dean Research and Consultancy, Dean Faculty Welfare, and Head of the Department at NIT Raipur. So, welcome to our Thoughts on Education conducted by Collegedunia.com. So, welcome to you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we'll start a session with the questions, like the starting questionnaires. So you have, sir, you have held key position at Education Institute throughout your professional career. So what are the key factors that keep you connected with the education sector?
Actually, I started my career in teaching by choice and not by chance.
Yeah, definitely.
When I graduated, at the time, I got about 15-20 jobs.
Yeah.
And out of that, I selected teaching for my career. I love teaching and learning.
Mm-hmm.
And when I joined the institute at the initial position as a lecturer, at the time, most of the things was only teaching and at the most, you can say research.
Yeah.
But gradually, I got the opportunity of serving as a head of the department.
Yes.
And then the deans also. And in 2017, I got the opportunity of serving as a director of the institute.
Yeah.
One thing I would like to mention here that I'm basically an engineer, but as you read in my profile, I have a PhD in strategic management. So I am a management scholar.
Yeah.
So having a theoretical background of the management and an experience of heading the key positions like deans and head of department and all. Mm-hmm. Now I'm you can say enjoying this position as a director where I can mold the things, I can achieve the things whatever I dream, whatever in the fashion I wanted to do it.
Yeah. So, that's definitely
one thing more I would like to add here. The you can say the peculiar thing with me is that I am basically graduate from the same institute. At that time, it was State Engineering College.
Yes.
So I am an alumnus of the institute.
Okay.
I served here as a lecturer, served here as head of department, deans, and now I am here as a director.
So that's quite a journey.
It's a great opportunity for me, and I'm trying to uplift the institute to the maximum possible extent.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah.
So, being the director of NIT Raipur, so what is your philosophy of leadership? So, how would you describe yourself, your leadership style?
Yeah, there are two things important. First thing is that you have to set examples for others to follow.
Yes.
You cannot say someone do like this without you do it like this.
Yes.
So, I have to first do the things sincerely, meticulously, and then only I can expect the same thing from the others.
Yes.
And another philosophy is that I believe in participative management. Yes. I don't believe in autocratic leadership.
Definitely.
So it's not that the head of the institute adopt the things or implement things whatever it is his wish. That should not be the thing. It should be decision making should be taken by taking the point of view from various corners, by involving various stakeholders. And the decision may be taken by middle management then. Yeah. So that is you can say visible in my institute. When I joined as a director, then I started involving various stakeholders First, I started the fire session. Fire means free and informal right of expression. This session is for the students where anyone can join in that session.
Yes.
We
That's
have this
quite
session once in a month,
nice.
and any student can join and express his feelings, share his grievances and problems, and based on those learnings and requirements of the students, we take decisions. Another thing is that we started quality circle where the stakeholders from the various you can say positions like faculty, like staff, all are involved in that, and they share their views, and they get the opportunity to share their views, and based on that we take the decisions.
Yeah, that's great, sir. Yeah. So, coming to another question. So, the current education system in India and other foreign countries are structured very differently. So, in your experience, what can be an inbound student gain from studying here in your institute? So, yeah.
Actually, as far as NIT is concerned, students from the other countries can join us through a DASA scheme, direct admission for the students abroad. In that, the students are joining from the underdeveloped countries. Yes. We are not expecting the student from USA can join us.
Definitely.
So they are they are from such countries where they are not having the, you can say, good educational facilities. In India, particularly, if I say, we have a lot of developments in the field of the software. So the students join here for such studies, and they look for the employment opportunities in India. Ample opportunities are there. And if I talk about my own institute, we have a variety of disciplines. We have the chemical engineering, we have the architecture, we have mining engineering, we have the metallurgical and materials engineering, we have biomedical and biotechnological engineering, in addition to all, you can say, traditional branches and software branches. So here the student get a lot of choices to select.
Yes, that's great. So, so how does the curriculum of NIT Raipur ensure the best practice of the industry right now?
Our institute has recently revised its curriculum as per the Industry 4.0.
Yes.
We have revised the curriculum, we have revised our ordinances, and by that, we are providing a lot of flexibility, not only to the teachers, but also to the students. It's a choice-based credit system where the student can select the subject whatever he wishes to learn. Definitely certain core subjects are there as per the, you can say, the branch specific subjects are there. But beyond that, he can select the subject as per his choice. He can select the subject learning in the classroom, or he can select the courses available on various online platforms, MOOCs, etc. So we have started with the relative grading also. Here we have provided the opportunity for the slow learner. They can take lesser number of subjects, and those who are the fast learner, they can select more number of subjects. So it is meeting with the, you can say, learning speed of the individual students.
That's quite great, sir. Yeah, quite great. Yeah. So, any insight into how your universities could be more welcoming to the students of different races and economic background?
We are basically a central government institute, and we have a framework for the admission and all. As you know that we are admitting to JEE. So in that we have to follow the various norms for the reservation, SC, ST, physically handicapped, and EWS also. We have the girls quota also. So all those norms we are following, and we are getting candidates, and all such seats are to the maximum possible extent the seats are filled.
Okay, that's good. So what do you think should be the university's top priority over the next 10 years from now?
Priority, if I say, we have a vision. We had a vision document 2020.
Okay.
2020 is almost going to end. Now we are working on the vision 2030. That 2030 document, it will be out by the end of the year.
Okay.
In that, it will document all our vision regarding the next 10 years. But yes, we have something in mind which I would like to tell. Pinpoint here. The first thing is that we have to work as per the new education policy. In new
Yes.
education policy, multi-entry points are there, interdisciplinary approach is there, exit points are there. So we
Okay.
have to revise our ordinances and various things
Mm-hmm.
as per the, you can say, new education policy. That is one of the agenda.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing is that we are presently operating from our, you can say, old campus, old in the sense that that is earlier State Government Engineering College.
Okay.
So the land has been allocated to us near at about, you can say, 25 kilometers away from the center of the city,
Okay.
and there we are developing the new campus. The
Nice.
boundary wall is already constructed. The master plan is prepared. The work is assigned to CPWD, and
Mm.
next 10 years we want to develop the fully residential campus there, and that will be a smart campus.
Yes, and that will be great. Like it will be like IITs and all. So,
Yeah,
yeah. So basically, like inbound campus. So that is quite helpful for the student who will be studying over there. Like, so they will be staying in a residential over there only hostels and all.
yeah.
So that
That
will
that.
be quite productive for them also. So
Hmm,
yeah, that is quite great.
hmm.
And sir, so when you first came to NIT Raipur, so what was your vision for the university? Like, and has it evolved over time? And how far along is implementing that for you, vision for you?
Yeah, as I said that I'm from the same institute,
Yes, yes.
started my career in
Mm-hmm.
Government Engineering College as a lecturer.
Yeah.
And when I was head of department and deans, you can say from there itself, gradually the vision evolved. And I'm happy to mention here that I was instrumental in developing Vision 2020 document for NIT, right?
Yes, yes, that.
And as far as its achievements are concerned,
Mm-hmm.
yes, I will take few minutes to mention that
Definitely.
we have our mission. Mission statement says that to re-engineer the engineering education and to mold young students into rational thinking engineers who are
Mm-hmm.
motivated by a passion for professional excellence, driven by human values, and proactively engaged in betterment of society. So here the few words are important: re-engineering. So we are re-engineering the engineering education. I said that we have re-engineered. We are moving from you can say chalk, walk, and talk model to, you can say, digital model.
Yes.
Even before this Corona pandemic, we have started using the Google Classroom and all. We are
Yes.
gradually moving towards that. We, as I said earlier, we are providing a lot of flexibility to the students
Mm-hmm.
in terms of, you can say, choice of the subjects, etc., grading, etc., is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
And usually in every institute, they have a placement cell.
Yeah.
But in our Vision 2020 document, we were having a complete career development center.
Yes.
So after my joining as a director, I replaced that, you can say, the placement cell with a career development center. Career
So
development center
that is what
has,
we have in IIT Kharagpur also. Right?
yeah, couple of
Yeah.
institutes. It is already there. IIT Kharagpur is there. So career development center, basically we have three verticals. First is the placement is there. Definitely it should be there. And
Yes.
secondly, we have the innovation cell. We have the entrepreneurship cell. So we have a lot of focus on that. So that also we have achieved.
Yeah, that's quite.
Our vision was also to have the transparent working. So we have our MIS in place, not only academics but in various administrative areas, all functional areas. We are very transparent and we are working transparently through MIS.
Yeah. So regarding those, anything you would like to know, like people to know about your university that they may not know.
Yeah, I wish that the people should know NIT Raipur as an institute where ethical, employable engineers are produced.
Yes.
I wish that they
Yeah.
should know NIT Raipur is an institute where ethical, employable engineers are produced. So we are focusing two things here,
Yeah.
two aspects if you look into it properly. First is ethical, that is written in our mission statement as well. And we are focusing on producing employable engineers as well.
Mhm.
And NIT should also be known for nurturing the creativity of the students. And for that, we have various, you can say, clubs where the students are having exposure to various co-curricular activities.
Yes.
And I said that we are supporting the innovation and entrepreneurship of these students as well. So we are nurturing their creativity. Yet we wish that they should not only look for the employment, but they should generate the employment as well.
Yes, yes.
And for that, there are a couple of things are there. We are providing fundings to the best ideas for support their startup. We have provided a space for innovation purpose. That is a maker's space is there, 3,000 square feet space, which is open 24/7. Any students can go and work there. We are arranging various, you can say, e-summits where the entrepreneurship is cultivated in that.
Yes.
We have the mentoring provisions also. So many things are there. So by that, we want to be known. NIT Raipur should be known by others by these characteristics.
Yeah. So what are some of the biggest challenges you see both for higher education in general and for NIT Raipur specifically?
Yeah, the biggest challenge, if I say, the biggest challenge for in general, the challenge is to produce employable engineers.
Yes.
There are two things in education. First is the knowledge, and second is the skill. Imparting knowledge is not that difficult. It's not a challenge because we have the faculty and all. So, but imparting the skill is really an issue. Nowadays, if you see, every employer, every recruiter, they want the graduates, those who are having necessary skill, those who have some experience.
Yeah,
nobody wants to take the fresh graduates. And that's why we have introduced the entrepreneurship, complete 1 semester long internship scheme where the students have exposure to the necessary skill by visiting, having spending that in the industries. That kind of provision is there in New Orleans. Yeah, another challenge, very important challenge to the you can say all education institute in general is that so that the students are more demanding. More demanding, and at the same time they have less endurance capacity. More demanding in the 21st century. This I'm mentioning because those days have gone where the teacher can read from the books and go and teach in the class. Because now the students have a lot of access to the digital platforms. They are sometimes more knowledgeable than the teacher. So attracting the students in the class is a challenge. They attend the class only when they see that they are getting something extra.
Yes.
And they want to do everything very quickly. And that's why I'm saying that the endurance limit is also very less. And that's why the many suicidal attempts are also there, because they want to do it quickly. They want to attain the highest position very quickly. So that is a challenge for the all education institute. And as far as my own institute are concerned, peculiar, specific to NIT Raipur, the challenge is that earlier we were government engineering college, upgraded to NIT Raipur. So there is a need to change the, you can say, culture and mindset of all stakeholders to work like NIT. We have to develop here the culture of the, you can say, research institute. So that is a challenge for our institute.
Okay. Yes. And sir, one last question. So, any suggestion you would like to give to the current youth and aspiring students?
The aspiring candidates should select their career as per their, you can say, choice, as per their, you can say, capacity, as per their strength. They should not simply follow their friends or parents. They should look first for their passion. And if their passion is there, they have the inclination towards that career, then only they should join that particular career. Like engineering, my friend has taken and that's why I'm taking. That should not happen. So that should be there. And secondly, nowadays we listen many cases of the suicidal attempts, particularly in youth. So my message to all youth is that if at all there is a failure in life, they should understand that failure in life is the first step of the success. It is not the end of the life. Failing in a particular subject is not that you have finished your life. No, it's not. Lot many opportunities are there. Lot many avenues are there. So if you learn from the failures, definitely you will succeed.
Yeah. So that's it. So thank you for joining us in this Thoughts on Education conducted by Collegedunia.com. So we are really pleasure to have you with us today, and you have shared valuable information to us, and also I believe that whoever will be viewing this video, so they'll get some insight of NIT Raipur and as Indian education system as in general. So thank you, sir, for joining with us. And
thank you, Collegedunia, for providing me the opportunity to interact with you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.